Hey, hello, friends, and welcome to this riveting, delightful cheat day review, where today we are reviewing Sourtooth Sour Belts. So, Sourtooth is the brand, and they had emailed me about 3 weeks ago asking if they could send me some stuff. And I was like, yeah, sure, free candy. Why not? And they were pretty cool and shipped this box right away. And this is called the Bussin Sour Belts box. There's also a few other unique names that they call other assortments of sour belt flavors, but this is the assortment that I got. And I just look at the name Sourtooth. I guess it's a play on sweet tooth, but it's sour. Now, how sour are these exactly? I don't really think they claim to be the most sourest or anything that's going to be like a dare or like some extreme challenge. But I expect to have some sort of sourness that is beyond just the average. So in this pack, we'll start here. We've got the strawberry flavor. Here is the pineapple. This is the pink lemonade. This is the blue raspberry. They're all falling on me. The blue raspberry, the watermelon, and the rainbow, which I am very excited about. Because what does a rainbow taste like? Well, we'll see. But first, let's start with the strawberry flavor right here. I don't know if you saw that, but as soon as I ripped this open, all the sour powder just kind of flew out. Like it's just ready to go. Smells good. Upon first smell, it smells like, you have strawberry bubble gum, and it's just like a very overtly strawberry smell. And it's almost like, oh man, I want to eat it, but you could only chew it. Well, here, it smells so good, just like strawberry bubble gum, to where you can actually eat it. So, there you go. It's about a foot long or so. Anyways, here we go. This is the strawberry Sourtooth Sour Belt going in. Mmm. Mmm. Right off the bat, I could tell that these are addicting. And the strawberry flavor is on point. Has a bit of a tardiness to it. And I think maybe that's just because of the sourness that they're trying to do with it. But you definitely do taste an authentic strawberry taste. Now, I will say that these are pretty much on the same level of any other kind of regular sour flavor candy that is, highly produced or whatever on the market today. It's not like an extreme sour, but it definitely is there enough to give you a nice balance of also the sweetness that is on here too. So I want to say it's right down the middle with a 50-50 of sweet and sour. But I would say, yeah, this would be even good for just, kids to enjoy and everything and not get too crazy or anything. Definitely not as sour as a Warheads or anything like that. So it's actually, you're able to gnaw on these for a longer period of time to actually enjoy them. So the strawberry tastes like strawberry. There's nothing chemically tasting about them, which a lot of, gummies and just candy in general sometimes when they try to replicate a flavor, like it gives off a chemical taste. This leaves no bad aftertaste. It's enjoyable. The texture is good. It's chewy. Doesn't stick in your teeth or anything like that. I give these a solid 10 out of 10. They're really good. All right, next up we've got the pineapple sour belts. All right, definitely smells like pineapple. Not as potent as the strawberry, at least by the scent. But let's see how they do taste here. There you go, yellow as expected. Ooh, that one's juicy. Yeah, it's juicy. It gives off a pineapple flavor that you really do think they got this from a real pineapple. Mm. Now, the pineapple has a bit more sourness just by flavor alone and tardiness than the strawberry. Like I said, it has a juiciness to it where you really do feel like they took real pineapple in there. These are just coated with this sugar sour. It's almost like the second one, it's sizzling on my tongue a little bit. Like I feel the sourness kind of like a little sizzle once it touches. I will say, just on its own accord, it's different from the strawberry. This one has more of an authentic, like almost real fruit taste, but it's good. This one, from taste to texture to sourness, this one has a bit more of a 60% sour to 40% sweet taste. I give it a 10 out of 10 as well. Now, I'm not trying to give all these really high scores because I got these for free and they sent them to me, but I'm just being honest with you guys. These are really good. So, I mean, I'm calling it like I see it. But anyways, this one I think may be more sour. This is the pink lemonade sour belts. Okay, so this one smells like the Country Time lemonade cardboard, jars of powder. You'd scoop up and just put in your glass and fill it up with water and just mix it. It smells just like that, which is a good thing, not a bad thing. They are pink, as you would expect. So, there we go. The sour pink lemonade belts. Let's try these out from Sour Tooth. Ooh. Mmm. The lemon in that is kicking so hard. The lemon in the lemonade. I would just say, if you're wanting a lemon taste, get this one for sure. Don't even think about it as a lemonade, just a full-on lemon. Oh God. Ugh. Woo. Oh, that is a lot more sour than I thought it would be. Oh yeah. Once again, just like the other two, has a great texture. The sourness is enough to really bring you to that sourness bar, that threshold before it gets too much. And it also brings a sweetness to it to where you're able to enjoy eating them more than your average crazy sour flavor candy. But that one will kick your ass. This one is the most tardiness out of the strawberry, pineapple, the pink lemonade. It's a 70% tardy sour to a 30% sweet. So if you're looking for more sour, definitely get that one. Give this one a 10 out of 10 as well, just based on what it is. I can't find one bad thing about it. Okay, next up we've got the blue raspberry sour belts. Okay, yeah. That pink lemonade's making my nose runny. Anyways, here we go. The blue raspberry sour belts. Oh. It definitely does have that raspberry taste. There's one thing I'm noticing, a trend so far from all these. You think there's going to be not so much... Oh my God. Ooh. Oh God, the blue raspberry is very sour. Very sour. I need one more. I need another one. Oh. Oh God. The potency of strictly just the flavors. Not even thinking about the sour powder that they put on it and the sweetness. Just the flavor that they do describe. They are so potent. Like, you would think maybe, oh, it's just the flavor, but you're just going to get an overall sour experience. No, the flavor really does just punch you. And it's like more saturated than you could ever imagine when it comes to the flavors here, like the strawberry or the pineapple or the pink lemonade. Like, they shine through so much. It's absolutely insane. Oh, that blue raspberry, dude. That's nuts. That is by far the most sourest one. Now, I think we're going to be moving on to a sweeter one, but what will I give the blue raspberry? It depends on what you want at the moment. If you are looking for a very sour, but sweet candy as well, and you need that blue raspberry taste, 10 out of 10 on that one, but this is really good. Now, let's get into the watermelon sour belts. Oh, man. Okay, if you've ever had any kind of watermelon candy in general, or watermelon bubble gum, just think of that scent. It's a very, very potent artificial watermelon scent, but cranked up to about 20, not even 11. That's too, stereotypical. That's too just, used up. This is cranked up to a 20 when it comes to a watermelon scent. Now let's see if it does match the taste. Watermelon sour belts from Sourtooth. Okay. It's a bit tangier and sour than what I would expect from a sweet watermelon taste. It is sour watermelon, so they're not lying about that. But it is far tamed down compared to the blue raz or the pink lemonade. I'd say it's on par with the pineapple and the strawberry one. Like I said, these are addicting, so. And they almost kind of have like a savory kind of taste, almost, when it comes to the sour factor on these. I think I'm getting addicted to these. I need to stop. The watermelon, it's another 10 out of 10. Just all the flavors alone are very high up there. None of them are faint. They really are legitimately hitting your taste buds with a high impact kind of flavor. So I'm thoroughly impressed. All right, last but not least, we have the sour rainbow flavored belts. It's kind of hard to describe what these smell like. It kind of just smells like a sweet kind of citrus smell. Anyways, let's pull one out of here. Ooh. Green, yellow, red, and blue. Here we go. Ooh. Whoa. The rainbow is very tarty, very sour. It's on par with the blue raspberry. I wasn't expecting that. I would expect the rainbow to be more sweet. I mean, the rainbow is sweet, much like the blue ras, but it's on about a 30% sweet to 70% sour kind of thing here. Now, I think all of these have these, but I'm sensing it more in this one than the others, where when you bite into these, there is a juiciness to them. Like the pineapple, I could definitely tell, but all of these have like a juiciness to them where there's some type of oil in them where they, kind of, they're not dry. They're very enjoyable to bite into, and like I said, they're juicy, and that's a really good appealing thing about these. All right, I want to go back to the strawberry because I think the strawberry is the sweetest one. I'm just gonna try one more here. Yeah, the strawberry really does have a sour punch to it, but it's not as crazy as some of these other ones. It goes pretty easy on you. Very sweet. It's a sweetheart. It belongs in the sweethearts club. That's for sure. Trying all these, I'm thoroughly impressed. I never would have thought sour belts would have such a high impact flavor to them, but they do. And here's the box here if you want to take a look there. You get 6 packs of these, and each pack looks like it has, I don't know, 12, 14, 16 sour belts per pack. So you definitely be able to smuggle one of these in to your theater or whatever when you want to watch a movie instead of buying candy at the theater. You just gnaw on one of these and it would, last you for a good 5 minutes if you really want to enjoy and chew. I kind of ran through these a bit just to give you a full-on review. But each one of these flavors, there is not one that is faint. There is not one that is kind of like a chemically thing that would make me go, oh, no, every single one has the same great texture of a juiciness to it. The powder is evenly spread on all of them. The sourness, some more than others. I think it's just based on flavor. Blue raspberry is always going to have a bit more of a bite compared to, strawberry. But all the flavors are very flavorful, and they have the right balance of sweetness to sourness depending on whatever you choose. But none of them are too outrageous where it's going to really just, mess up your taste buds or anything like that, in case that's what you're worried about. So I can't say enough good things about these. And I don't want to be biased and just say, yeah, they're all great because I got them sent to me. But seriously and honestly, these are really good. So I give all these flavors a big thumbs up, high recommendation, and yeah, they're definitely worth trying out and picking up. Anyways, Sour Tooth gets a raving mad review. All these get a high praise, high recommendation from me, and that is it for this cheat day review. Thank you guys for watching. If I want to say what my favorite is, I think it would be depending on the time of the day for me, really. But it's hard to choose. I think a go-to would be the watermelon for me, to be honest. Yeah, the watermelon. And if I want something a bit more sour, I'd go for the rainbow. But all these are good, obviously. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this cheat day review. I am DJ Glowing Ice, always wanting to remind you that it is okay to cheat every once in a while. All right, see you guys later. Peace.